something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop whole game in the chokehold. Tell me something I don't know.
Watch out for that zone.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
I know he's going to aim for the head. Let's go. You should already know what play you running, buddy. He don't look like he's running that ball around. He's throwing it.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Play action. Garoppolo. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fuller. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll run it now out of the gun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On play action, now Garoppolo. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
No.
The veteran Rasul Douglas able to break that one up.
Oh, you going for it?
Like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
Don't be a dumbass. Being a dumbass.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Fletcher Cox able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss.
Told you don't be a dumbass.
Good starting field position for them
Not
here.
the way to win, buddy.
First and 10. They'll toss it to Coleman. Oh, now he bowls him over. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Coleman now. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
First down, Riley.
Oh, come on. He caught that.
Jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
I had to rush it, man. I had time.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
I don't think I can kick a field goal from the 40.
Field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun, Riley completes it to Aguilar.
Good job,
and he will
Aguilar.
have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it.
That was rough right there.
Convert on 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. K'Wan Williams, the one that got him down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Oh, they got there.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Looking to throw on second down. Riley escaping the pressure.
What the
f
are you kidding me?
Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver.
Oh, that's terrible, man.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
To throw on third down. Riley. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Good job, Birds.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
I think you know my plays, nigga. Following niggas down the field. It's more than just that one nigga.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Oh, we could have picked that.
And incomplete.
Come on.
Was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's
No way. That's bullshit, man. Come on.
A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Down to the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Bullshit ass plays, man. I be getting killed on dumb shit.
They show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. It finds his target, Fuller.
Damn, I picked the wrong person.
15 shy of the 10. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Garoppolo throwing on second. Buying time to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line.
Go for it again?
Just a yard
Go for it again.
there.
Yeah,
That's
you better
gonna
kick
bring
that
us to a
goddamn
4th
field goal.
down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive
line. Oh, he almost missed it.
And Gold is able to put it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Let's go, Birds. You got to go down here again and do it again.
That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language?
Let's go do it again.
Right? He's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh, I should have kept going. I'm burning him.
Backed up to the 24.
Trying to juke. There's no reason to juke that nigga.
It'll be second down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw on second down. Riley is going to fire one deep over the middle. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Riley.
Oh, come on. I got it over him.
Picked off around the 41.
Shit, man.
Possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Will Fuller with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6.
I knew he was going to do that shit, too. I should have played the zone like I was going to.
Now 10-7.
Can't play a man blitz.
Out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. A tackle that time by Akella Witherspoon.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
On 1st and 10, Riley. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25.
Oh, I thought he dropped that.
Said and done. And that goes for a gain of 31.
Oh, touchdown. Fuck a field goal.
Inside Niner territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And they'll go on the ground. Open space inside the 10. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24.
No, damn well he got it in there.
Easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Operating from the
No! I didn't mean to throw that!
It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Fuck!
And the return will stop them well inside their own 20.
Oh, shit. Why did I do that? Why the fuck did I do that?
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
I knew better than to do
Look
that.
at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
It looked like he was beat. Come on, coach. You fucked that all up.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Taylor. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down.
Out of bounds. Give me that ball back.
So a big call.
Damn, I fucked up. I could have had the field goal.
Down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught
at
it,
least.
But was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked, it was the bottom half that was in question.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to rifle one.
Oh, he caught that shit.
This half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Fowler. He finds some open field here. There he goes, right side.
Pick 6. God damn it.
Touchdown. Short throw pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
I fucked up. I'm putting myself in a serious hole.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
You can come back,
about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions?
Give me a break, man. This is some bullshit.
Picked off by Akella Witherspoon. And a great return as he gets this.
Come on, man.
Close to the 30-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jamarcus Lawrence in there to sack him for a loss of 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense.
Damn, I fucked up.
And guess what?
We need a huge turnover right here, y'all. We need a pick 6. Turn this goddamn game around.
Draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And Gold is able to put it
putting it on my ass,
and
man.
will open the lead up now to 20-7.
Okay, what you gonna do, coach?
Interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And out now come the Eagles. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now they'll run it on the toss. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Whew.
So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than it is.
I think 2 of them was in the red zone, too. That's terrible, man.
This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman.
Oh, God, I spun too early.
Past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Riley.
Oh, I hit the wrong damn button, and I threw a pick.
Another interception.
I didn't throw it to the right person.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Charles,
he was wide open too. It was R1. Right, I hit square for some stupid ass fucking reason.
7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears.
I deserve
but right
this
now,
game,
it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence.
He's being greedy, trying to throw it deep every play, so he might put me back in the game.
Assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
He's being real dumb right now.
He goes again. Fletcher Cox
running the same kind of play over and over again. I can't get no. I mean, come on, man. I'm switching my plays up. I can't get no love. All you did was switch the play to the other side of the field. That's it.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's
still got time because he's playing dumb as hell. Come on, y'all.
Still
got time.
Defense got there and finished it off.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt. No return.
Still got time.
Will come the offense as they take over.
Get one quick touchdown and we're good. We're down less than a touchdown. 7-20. We can do this.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up
on 1st
and 10.
You can do this.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Riley flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle.
Oh, come on!
It loose. It's incomplete.
Come on!
Incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Goddard?
Wow.
Big ass for nothing. I should have threw it earlier. I didn't see him all the way down the field like that. Come on, coach. You can do this now. Goddamn it. You can do this.
That time. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
You can do this.
Riley.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fucked up right there.
Had some position, but couldn't hold on.
I shouldn't have did that. I've seen him all over the play.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't
Fuck
it?
We got to gamble here, man.
It really put this receiving core on lockdown.
We got to gamble.
They work together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw
gamble.
They're not giving up anything to them.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw.
Nobody blocked him? What the fuck were y'all doing?
Boy, a real head scratcher
Wow.
there.
Okay.
And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Offense can't do it. It's going to have to be the defense, and they can't do it. 99 fucking defense, and y'all can't stop these motherfuckers from nothing.
Now it's Breida. Had a nice move, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there
He's
to make
gonna
it
run the ball
second
now
and
because
9.
you know he fucked up last
First
time.
half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him,
I couldn't do nothing with it.
It just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They run again with Breida. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
This is Breida.
I pushed the squeeze in the line. They didn't do that shit at all.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They run with Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackled that time by Sidney Jones.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments,
Come on,
run a
y'all.
few different plays, but stay with the overall
Need a
essence
fucking
of the
pick
running
6,
game.
man.
They'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. The Niners on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Breida, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
That might have sealed it right there.
He's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right?
Man, sealed it right there.
Point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Philadelphia getting set to
Can't
take
get no
the
turnover.
field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense.
He gonna underthrow that shit. Yep.
And now here's another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he will bring this
He underthrew. They made him run back so fucking far, and then he underthrew the shit. Like, come on, man.
Last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2
That's
interceptions
terrible.
a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
21.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here we go. I got you.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Niners on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fuller. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Garoppolo now, 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 6 on the play, and then it's going to set up a 3rd and 1.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Back now here in Santa Clara.
Oh, got an ass whooping. Everything fell apart, man. I tried. Everything fell apart. Fucking quarterback, man. That shit is terrible.
On the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Three red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Now a first carry for Daniel Pumphrey. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
13.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Forced out to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now a give to the big fullback, Juszczyk. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Just played terrible defense. I had to fucking play the zone all the time just to hope he throws it and I can pick it off. Can't give up on the use the blitz because he burnt me too many times on that shit. So I just totally fucked this game.
Gold to add the extra point. Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go.
Oh,
and
good.
that pushes the lead
Be
up
ready
to
for the
23.
playoffs.
Gold now out to kick it away.
Madden played me though with them picks, man.
This will be taken
One
in
of those I
after
could
one.
take.
Spinning away.
Oh, now they let me get a touchdown. You feel bad for me?
Accelerating, and off he goes.
All right, let's give credit where credit is due. How about that return? Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward.
Elliott on for the extra point.
And they always do that. They always let you get a touchdown in the 4th quarter when you're getting blown out.
That will get them one closer.
It's crazy.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
I knew he was doing that fucking play, and I switched, and it still didn't let them niggas switch. Like, come on, man.
Get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards. Garoppolo looking very comfortable running this Niners offense. He's got a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Fourth quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be 4th down. So out comes the field goal team once more. This to make it a 3-score game late. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Pump the brakes.
Play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone. And the lead's cut
down
to
8
here in the 4th.
Down 8. Can't do all that shit you was doing before, buddy. You're going to have to run the ball now. But he's going to throw one of them surprise, try to play action and... Nah, ain't no time for no onside kick. Got 2 minutes, 35 seconds, and 2 timeouts.
Getting set to trot out there, and they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they
please make a mistake, please.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world.
There you go.
Kicks like that. Can they come back?
Oh, come on. That shouldn't be a catch. That should not be a catch. Thank you.
You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Timeout. Let's go. Let's go. 3rd and 8. Let's go.
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says
Come on, man. How you keep falling for that shit over there, man?
His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Better run that timeout. You do something stupid, I'm going to make you pay for it. Come on, coach. You can do it. You can figure this out.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
We'll figure this out.
Go ahead.
He'll do something stupid.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Garoppolo to throw.
How does he keep getting open on that fucking play like that, man?
Very solid gain of 27. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped immediately there. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He needed 3. He got 2.
Let him kick that field goal.
An interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Gold is able to put it through, and that will bump the lead up to 11. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done. But, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Riley, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
Yeah, not for me. I fucked up so bad and early.
1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, you're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game. They're the ones that like going to batting practice into Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for San Francisco,
7 interceptions, nigga. 7?
4-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
7 fucking interceptions, dude.